when your grip gets on there correct, it gives us the best opportunity to take that golf club and swing it the way it's designed. So I want you to feel how this feels. See the club face? And then the golf club is going to work like that. So golf is a game that's rotary, where we're always taking the golf club over on this side of our body, pulling it down this way, and then taking it to this side of your body. So it works over here, comes down like this, clips the grass, and goes like that. If we were to take this golf club and swing it too much like this, it would chop. It wouldn't work very well for long clubs, okay? So we always want to have a feeling like it's kind of on an arc that way, pulling down and doing this. Now on wedge game, sometimes we hit wedge shots and we don't make big swings. So you're going to like that because it'll kind of ease you into the game. So you're going to feel that and that. And we're going to get your body kind of helping us as we do this. You're going to actually feel like you kind of coil your body a little bit, and then you're going to clip the grass, and then you're going to unwind a little bit. Okay? Now I'm going to set up a little station. And this would be a great way for you to kind of practice. And all we're going to do is we're going to put a tee, and then a ball, and then a tee, and then a ball. And we're going to make practice swings. We're going to clip the tee. If we clip the tee, we're going to step up and do it with the ball. Okay?
Okay.
And so, first of all I want you to do is come stand up here and address that tee. You're going to play the ball kind of about in the middle of your stance. Okay? So go ahead and get set up at that tee like you're getting ready to hit. And what I always call this, take this hand off, is once you understand where this needs to be, all I'm going to say from now on is housekeeping. Okay? If you let it slide over here, okay, which is going to make the club face hard to square up, I'm just going to say housekeeping, and you know you need to move it over there. Okay? Now put the other hand on. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so all we're going to try to do is put the ball in the center of our stance, make a little backswing, comes down like this, and clips.
The clipping is always the hardest because I always feel like I'm going to hit the ground.
And a good question. So what would happen is you might clip the ground too much if you swung the club too straight up and down. You see? And this golf club needs to be swung a little bit at an angle like that. And when it swings at an angle like that, when it clips, it doesn't hurt.
But I noticed you didn't make me take it all the way back.
And I'm not, because we're starting with a small club.
Okay.
Okay.
But not also with a small club.
Yeah, so basically with the wedge, you would use a wedge, maybe making a full swing when we had to go longer and we had to get the ball up in the air and just hit a little approach shot to a green, maybe 70 yards, 60 yards. But we also might hit it 30 yards. So as you get closer to the green, sometimes you have to hit partial shots.
Okay.
So a good habit to get in is to practice small swings and get the hang of it, clipping the grass, and build your confidence, and then grow it bigger.
Got it.
You see, in your experience going into golf, you dove right up to the top, and you started out with the biggest thing you could do. And what we're doing is easing in. Okay? So if you will, just step up and hit a tee, and then hit a ball again. Nice. And if you miss the tee, just make another swing till you hit it. As soon as you're ready, go ahead and step up to the ball. Nice. Much better. Good. And anytime the ball goes left, that just means that the club face was a little bit closed at the
Instead
bottom.
of square.
So either we lost the grip, you know, and the club moved in our hands, or we didn't have the grip quite right to start with.
Okay.
Okay? So you want to just go ahead and just make sure your grip is good.
11 o'clock.
Right. And so the club face would feel like this more at the strike than this.
Yes.